The Mexican Revolution was a historical time for both the United States and Mexico. A revolution that would bring cultural and political impact to the northern frontier. A revolution influenced by none other than the famous president of Mexico, Porfirio Diaz. José de la Cruz Porfirio Diaz Morillo was born September 15, 1830, in Oaxaca, Mexico, in an economically struggling family. Having studied priesthood at a young age, he would change his studies to law. Diaz would take inspiration from the famous Benito Juárez and his liberal views in social justice. Porfirio would also take pride in his country as he dropped his studies during the war against France. He would become a soldier and play a key role in the Battle of Puebla, a battle celebrated every year on May 5th, also known as Cinco de Mayo. It wouldn't take long for Diaz to become recognized, and soon he would run for office against Benito Juárez, his mentor and inspiration. Having lost against Benito Juárez, he would later take his place in power by force against President Sebastián Lerdo de Tejada. Porfirio Diaz was also known to control the court systems, media, and public to stay in power. Despite this, Diaz provided the country of Mexico with economic progress. Mexico would become popular with foreign investors and become one of the largest resource exporting country of petroleum in the world. Many Mexicans at the time felt that Diaz was selling the great country of Mexico to other foreign countries, which led to figures like Francisco Madero to rise up.
In 1910, Francisco Madero will challenge Porfirio Diaz in his view of foreign capitalism. Madero would run against Porfirio Diaz until shortly after he was imprisoned by Diaz. Madero would later be released and call upon Mexico to revolt against Porfirio Diaz. Diaz, of course, would try to suppress these rebellions before they could create a national revolution. But the rebellion would grow in numbers in the northern frontier under the commands of Pancho Villa, Pascual Orozco, and Francisco Madero himself. Porfirio Diaz will find himself losing against the rebellion and was ready to negotiate with Madero. Porfirio Diaz will then resign from the country of Mexico as president and was exiled out of the country. Porfirio Diaz will later die in Paris, France, July 2, 1915, while still in exile.